this conversation gonna get me canceled.
This conversation, I'm a little scared. Can this be monetized? But we were thinking, because obviously there's an age difference between us. I'm 23 and Antoine's 40.
I'm legend.
Legend is 42.
You see, I interrupted you right on time, so
Good
you didn't give him my age.
Good. Oh, I think they could still. Actually, I'm gonna amplify my voice on that. He could basically. He could be my dad. Let's put that.
Whoa! Yeah, actually, what's your mom's name again?
Monetta.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Dad Monetta. Oh.
Anyways, we're gonna. You're annoying. But we were thinking. Because I was wondering, because right now, being in my 20s, because I mean, I do still have to live at home because rent's just so expensive. It took me forever to get a job out of college and everything, and things just feel so hard for my age right now.
Yeah, so what is it like being 20 right now?
Being in your 20s right now just feels like everything is tumbling and crashing all at once. Like, imagine you were in a china shop of just, like, really expensive plates.
Yo, that's fancy as hell.
And, yeah, let's say you accidentally...
This starting off bad, because, like, that's, like... bougie access right there. What is China?
Like the really fancy plates.
Mm-hmm. I got paper plates in my kitchen. So.
Okay, imagine a bunch of paper plates, like they're stacked. Actually, that's even better. You want China plates, but you're stuck with paper plates. That's what it's like being in your 20s. I want to be out. Like, I'll come home and my mom will say, like, she says all the time, when I was your age, I had a husband and a house and kids and everything.
That is true.
And and now... I had to move back home. It took me, with my college degree, a Bachelor of Arts, I speak 3 languages, and it took me about 6 months to find a job that I can't even move out in quite yet with on that salary. Mm-hmm. That's what it's kind of like. Yeah. And everything just kind of feels like it's all falling apart. You got, like, obviously, we even put politics in the mix. It's just like the China plates just keep crashing and crashing and crashing and falling, and you don't even have time to clean up one broken China plate before you got to move on to the next one.
What would fix the situation?
We could make a whole YouTube video on that. On that in itself.
Yeah.
That would get me canceled, actually. I just go off on, like, a complete tangent.
The biggest thing that I'm noticing, like, with my clients in your age group,
right,
is, like, you're right, and they get so like introspective, but it's like their reach is the world, when really when I was in my 20s, I wasn't thinking about the world. You know, I was just thinking about myself and my homies, just having fun, going to the club, trying to get into the 21 and up clubs, knowing damn well you know, you're not supposed to be in there, sneaking into them. And just having fun. But I wasn't thinking about, you know, like COVID or Russia or war or anything like that. So I wonder, like, what made that big change. And I guess it's probably social media and the access to information is what made that big change. And you guys, like, have that big amplified, like, vision of the world that's going on.
Yeah, I mean, because we have access to a constant stream of just stuff happening.
Yeah.
Not even in America, all over the world. And then you had, I want to say, like, obviously 2016 to 2020 was just where things exploded.
And consuming things like that, it really paralyzes you. Like,
oh my God,
even if you get into the, like, conversation about what's happening in the African American community with, like, my parents in particular, or my generation, or my parents' generation, is that they got so wrapped up in the news that it just made them fearful of everything, and they never got to really live life because they were so fearful of, like, being careful of this, be careful of that, and you're just scared to move or take chances. And in life, if you want to be successful, you have to take chances. Like, you can't be successful.
Is that what you, like, is that your big piece of advice for 20-something-year-olds right now who are scrambling to fix the China plates right now?
Yeah, man, YOLO that shit.
No. I mean,
my advice to my 20-year-old self would be, like, so just a little bit of, like, disclosure. So, like, I lost my vision at, like, 28 years old. So if I had known I was going blind at 20, oh my God, I would have stole a car.
Oh my God.
I would have lived like a full Grand Theft Auto. Like, I would have done more. I would have done a little bit more.
Oh,
like,
taking more risks and stuff.
I wanted to see Africa. You know, there's a lot of things that I wanted to do, but if I had known, And I think the lesson is that is like you never know what could happen to you.
Right.
So you have to really like live like today might be your last day. And I know it sounds like a cliche, but it's really real.
Wow. As someone, who ran in the 1939 Olympics in Germany, I would listen. I would listen to his advice.
What would you say to your older self, to your 40
to my 40 something self?
Yeah.
I hope you don't have kids.
What?
Like, yeah, I hope if I see a child, we're gonna have a
I'm not even
problem.
gonna lie though. One of the greatest accomplishments for me was to get out of my 20s without no mistake babies. For boys, whoo,
Oh, I can imagine.
that is a challenge.
Yeah, I can completely imagine.
Yeah.
But if I saw myself in my 40s, I would probably like what I want to tell her, or what I think she'll be like.
That's a good question. Tell her what you would want to tell her.
Like, oh, yeah.
Not what she would be like.
You know what? What I hope in my 40s is that I put myself first, and that I put my dreams and my goals and everything first. I didn't let friends, a partner, a family or anything. I did what I wanted and I achieved the goals, and I am at where I currently want to be, and I didn't let anything get in the way of that.
Not no man. She let no man stop her.
No, I know.
She independent.
What can I say?
She don't need nobody.
But I mean, yeah.
And then she gonna be 40 on the internet, like, oh my god.
No, for real. I'll be on. I'll be. Who even knows what social media is gonna be out there though? By the time I'm 40,
Actually, it's gonna be crazy.
I might be like recording on like a melting polar ice cap, because I'd be really shocked actually if we made it to 2044.
Really? Why? You think of like apocalypse or something?
Oh no, it's just like all like climate change and stuff. But we ain't gotta get all into that. another video episode, another time. But that was very insightful. It's nice to know that that it's like kind of gonna be like okay, especially going through what you've gone through. Like I couldn't imagine losing my sight in 5 years from now. That's kind of like, it makes me actually really kind of sit and think maybe I should take more risks and enjoy my life a little bit more, because like you said, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you only get one life, and the one of the biggest things that I'm seeing with clients is regret.
Interesting.
You go through things, you go through life, and you become like a shell of yourself, like kind of like leading to what and I'm not saying that nobody should get married or don't listen to Kayla's advice. This is just for her, but even letting something like getting married and having kids just derail you from your dreams and your goals.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that's why you see so many people getting divorced. Well, the number one reason is financial issues, but even that, if you think about that, that's still tied to like not really following through on your goal or your your aspirations.
Right.
So live your life, man.
Live our lives.
What's your generation equivalent to YOLO? Or do y'all still YOLO?
I think we still YOLO.
Yeah. Drink the jungle juice.
Don't drink the jungle juice.
You don't know what's in it.
You don't
it's
know
delicious
what's in
though.
Especially if you're at a frat party, do not drink the jungle juice.
Yes. I'm not advocating for this.
Okay. No, this is not an endorsement.
No, this is not an endorsement.
You bring out like a jug, you're like, but if I were to endorse it, and you bring out like your own concoction with like your name on it.
Yeah. But the goal is you only get one life. I think that's the take home message. You get one life, you just gotta live it the best way you can.
That's it, everyone, for this video. Thank you so much.
Oh my god, who is this?
Like, comment, subscribe.
You're like Ron Burgundy.
Press that press that share button.
Press that.
Follow Legend.
Please
On
hit
social media.
Please subscribe so she doesn't have to go back to her original job as Capri Sun.
As Capri Sun is crazy. Follow. But yeah, thank you for listening to this wonderful, insightful conversation between a World War I veteran and
what?
a...
Oh my gosh. Tell your mom to text me, okay?
Thank you for having me, Legend. Thank you for having me, Legend.
Oh my gosh.
And I will be back, ideally.
Everyday Legends, peace.